is August 16th. It is so cold in my bathroom. Also, it is 2:33 in the morning. My name is Lauren. I'm 18 years old. I graduated high school a few months ago, and I'm starting college in like 6 days. I was supposed to move out on August 18th, but at the beginning of the month or something, I applied for an early move-in in the building that I'm living in today. So August 15th, because I haven't gone to bed yet. 5:13 p.m. rolls around, and I get an email from the building, and they're like, "Hey, just to let you know, your early move-in was approved, and you're moving in tomorrow at noon." So they informed me of my new move-in date less than 24 hours before the move-in date. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna sleep there tomorrow. I don't know. I don't really feel like I'm ready, but also, like, when are you ever ready for stuff like this? I don't know. I am ready. I just am nervous about it, and I thought I had 2 more days to worry about it and ignore it. If I just go ahead and I move in now, I can get past that whole I feel lonely and I'm in a new place and I'm scared thing 2 days earlier, you know? And I don't want to go to bed because I'm gonna lay down and I'm tired, but I'm gonna lay down and I'm not gonna really go to sleep because it's like trying to sleep on Christmas Eve, you know? I am the kind of person who everything in my home has a place, and my home is my room. But my home, everything in my room, all of my personal belongings, no matter how little they are, they all have a home, and I organize everything, and I make it like everything has a place. My room is a little society of all of my belongings, and they all have their little own homes, and they all have their own little areas around my room, and now they're all in here. It's like if you took a city and just all of it was in there, and now it's in here, and I'm gonna have to find a new place for all of it, and it's just making me anxious. I'm here. I'm alone. This is gonna go away, so, like, I know that. And I'm alone. This is my room. The lighting isn't right because it's not my room yet. It just feels very bland. I thought I was gonna be so happy to move out. I haven't really felt this way before. It's just so foreign, this whole thing. I'm very grateful that I'm living here. This is not something that most people get to do, especially their first year in college, you know, like living in an apartment. You know, it's like it's all students living here, so it's a little bit different, but if I was in a dorm, you know, it would feel a little bit like summer camp, you know? Or even if I was like living with a friend or something, or someone that I knew. The girls I'm living with are 6 years older than me. They're adults, and I'm 18. This is just also unfamiliar to me. I live so close to here. It's so stupid that I'm crying. Cause I could go home tomorrow if I wanted, but I can't stay there. And the Wi-Fi doesn't work for me yet, so I can't, like, I tried to connect my computer to my hotspot earlier, but it didn't work for some reason. It just feels so weird. My walls are so bare. I wanted to make my room feel a little bit better. So this is my wall across from my bed. But like, it's just so, there's just nothing. I just feel so weird. I wish my cat was here. I miss my cat and my dog and my mom and my dad. You know, at home, just if I wanted to go somewhere, I just hopped in my car and I drove because I knew where everything was, and the area felt like home. That entire area that I lived in, I knew like the back of my hand, and everything felt so like home. And I didn't think I was gonna care this much, that I have no idea where I am. You know, I'm not living on a college campus, I'm living in the middle of a city. Because Atlanta, there's not like a college campus in Atlanta, it's just spread out. I would be going insane right now without that stupid poster. The amount of cars that I've heard drive by there. And they're stupid loud engines because they have tiny digs. Assholes. They're so annoying. And then they have those, when they drive really fast, it sounds like gunshots. I've calmed down a bit. I pulled some lights. My mom brought oatmeal squares for me. I have two bags of oatmeal squares. I was like, you know, maybe eating something that I love to eat at home would make me feel better. And I didn't know what to put it in. But then I saw this thing. And I was like, I don't know what was in this, but I'm gonna use it for my oatmeal squares. So I'm watching American Psycho because my sister and her boyfriend are watching it tonight. My hotspot is working, but it's being a little spotty. Well, that's not gonna work. So, first night, I got like no sleep, but eventually I did fall asleep. People in Atlanta love to yell at literally 4 o'clock in the morning. Also, you can't drive that fast on my street, yet people are just driving so fast their car sounds like gunshots. I don't get it. At literally 3 o'clock in the morning. Every time I was a little bit calmer. I was like, you know, maybe if I just stop thinking about the fact that I'm living in a city, then I will calm down a little bit. And then I'm doing a lot better today. Also, I feel like there's like something in my ear. I had what a weird dream last night. Oh my gosh. I can't even describe what it was because it's 10:30 at night. Anyway, I tried to describe what my dream was like. I literally talked for like 12 minutes straight. And I'm just gonna skip over the dream part. because it doesn't make sense. Okay. What am I gonna do today? Well, I have no clue. I'm not gonna include my first week of school in this video because I don't want to make it too long. I will tell you though, right now, the day that I'm editing this, and I'm probably gonna post this tonight or tomorrow morning, it's Saturday, August 27th. I have finished my first week of school, and I have so much to talk about. It was so good. I don't know. I feel so good. This is insane. This whole experience has been so crazy, and I'm doing so much better. I'm not crying every night anymore. I haven't cried since like the 4th night that I've lived here. Like I miss home and everything, but I haven't been as emotional about it. I think the panic attack, I really got a lot out of me. All the crying that night was, I think that helped. So I have a TV in here now. I'm gonna show I'm gonna update in the next video. I'm working on that right now. Like after I'm gonna post this, and then I already have all the footage. So I'm just gonna put it in I almost said iMovie, Final Cut, and then I'm gonna post it real soon. So one last thing that I did want to mention is that this is such a new, crazy experience that I really did not have any idea what I was going into. That's good because, everybody kind of has to do this stuff at some point. Moving out, being on your own for the first time. I think this is a lot easier because I'm in college, so I can't imagine what would have happened to me if I was moving out and just getting a job or something. I literally have no idea what I would do. I'm happy that I have a stepping stone to go from being in high school and living at home to also being a student but living on my own. I used the kitchen for the first time today to actually cook dinner for myself. So lots of progress is being made here. Before I ever started editing this video, I was sitting on the toilet in my bathroom and I was like, you know what? My next video should be about moving out. And I want it to be moving and then in all caps out. Because I was thinking about either doing moving in or moving out. Like, which one should I do? Because I am moving in and I am moving out. In my head, it's kind of the equivalent of seeing a glass half full or half empty. It's the same thing, but which one do you think of first? I was editing the part where I was crying, that whole part, because it's so long. When I was editing that part, I had the idea to name it The Unfamiliarity of Moving Out. This is because that's what the video is about, I think it's more specific to what I was actually feeling throughout this entire process and still am, because it's literally been 1 week, so there's so much more that's going to change, and I'm going to keep making videos about this because that's how I cope, and I cope by watching other people talk about stuff like this too. So I've been on YouTube watching videos of people in their moving out experiences, and that's helped me feel a lot less lonely in all of this. So this is me also doing the same thing for someone else who might be comforted by seeing this video. When I was trying to prepare myself the week before and the night before I was moving out, in my head I was trying to think of all the possible things that I was going to be feeling after moving out, because I wanted to prepare myself. For some reason, I just did not think or consider how unfamiliar this was all going to be. Because in my head, I only saw this as a good thing, and I only saw this as something that I was excited to do. And I really didn't think I was going to be homesick, because I was counting down the days to move out. I love my parents very much, but in some families, it's easier to be close with your loved ones when you're not seeing them every single day. Some family dynamics were just like that. I was really, really anticipating moving out, and then it happened, and I was thrown completely off guard. The unfamiliarity hit me, and it was completely unexpected. So one thing that I really wish I would have considered or had known to think about before moving out was how different everything was going to be. And I know the word unfamiliar, I've said it enough times in this video, but I wish I would have considered the unfamiliarity that I was going to feel. I know it's kind of like, oh, well, if you had known that you were going to feel unfamiliar, then what would that have even changed? Well, there are things I could have done to help that first night go a little bit smoother. I did not get any sleep that night, and it was really, really, really emotionally painful, which, was good. We all have hardships that we need to go through. I just know there are other people out there who are going to feel the same way moving out, and maybe if they see this video or a video like it before moving out, they can remember to pack their favorite book, or they can remember to pack their favorite posters to put on their wall the first night, so it doesn't look so blank and scary and different and unfamiliar. Going to benefit from seeing videos like this in the future from others. I don't know if my phone picked that up. When I was feeling my absolute worst, there were so many clips that I took and I just didn't include in this video because like they weren't important. It also would have been like an hour long. There were so many times that I picked up my phone and just talked to myself because it made me feel so much less lonely. So to anybody who might be going through something similar, you know, maybe if you don't have to have a YouTube channel to talk to your phone, you know, you don't have to do anything with it. You can literally delete the video after you record it if you want to, but just talking or journaling or just like having a conversation, even if it's with yourself, in my personal opinion, does so much. Also, you don't have to have a deep conversation with someone to get your feelings out. You don't have to actually talk about, well, sometimes you do. Sometimes you need to talk about what you're feeling in order to get it off your chest. But sometimes, other times, you don't have to talk about what you're feeling. You don't have to talk about what's pulling you down in order to lift yourself up. That is something that I have realized recently. If I'm having a horrible week or day or month or something, if there's something that's really weighing me down, it's consuming me in every aspect of my life. Or even just if it's just an overall feeling of dread, I don't even know what it's about because I've been there too. Just talking to someone else about literally the most random things, just human connection and conversation is so important. Again, do not underestimate the power of talking. Okay, my rant is over now. I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.